baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Pablo Lopez. What do we have?
Be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Ready to go. And stepping in for the one inside. And that's how he gets started here in Minnesota. The wind of the pitch.
Too high.
And there's a ball. Flips the corner. 3-1. The pitch. That one's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now Jake Myers. That's in there. Strike 1. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 8th in the AL in homers right now. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. Left-hand hitter waits.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. His 14th of the year. It's 3-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Kyle Tucker. In there, and it's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
why the kick and the 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Alex Bregman. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. And it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's too high. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now it's even up. Ripped on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
The shortstop, Jeremy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. The 0-2. The other way, and that's just foul. That misses, and the count 1-2. Got him, and now 2 gone. Man at first, Mike Ford at the plate. And that's a fair ball, and it kicks off the base of the wall.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Drew Gilbert. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bregman, the lead runner at second. Ford on at first with 2 down. And 1-2.
That's inside.
On the ground to the left. They take the force out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota, getting the nod on the mound, Framber Valdez. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jorge Polanco. Pitch misses, ball 1. Framber Valdez had a great 2022, an all-star, and of course as well, his Astros won the World Series. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Yeah, Boog, and an ERA of under 3, pitched over 200 innings, and looks like they were easy innings for him, and finished 5th in the.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Carlos Correa. And that one fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. And it's fouled away. Runner leads away at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Batting fourth. No left field. Lourdes.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Went deep in the ball game last night. First offering misses the mark. Man on second, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. Next one off the plate inside. And a count 2-1. Called strike right there.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
And he boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. They trail in this one 3-0. Second inning set to go. Here's Corey Lee.
Catcher, Corey Lee.
The right-hander back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. He powers that one out to left. His first homer of the year. It's 4-0.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Next to hit, Santiago Espinal. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 6,
Jake Myers will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Target Field, and here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
First baseman.
The pitch. There's a strike. Valdez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Myers going back some more, looking up, and out of here. That one barely got out of here. Home run number 10 on the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's Byron Buxton. 1 for 3 in the game back on Sunday. Swings through that one. 0-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. And out of here. Byron Buxton blasts one out. His 9th homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Back back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now Bader up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And now the lefty. Bounce to the right side. Espinal in plenty of time to first, and Bader is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Christian Vasquez. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Royce Lewis. First offering, and it just misses. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Lewis started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. And now it's filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That one to first, and it gets by him. Vasquez coming around third. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now Correa up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. Lewis, the runner at third. Polanco at first. One gone. On the ground, right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. In comes the run from third. It's 4-4.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One down. First at bat was a strikeout. Flips the corner.
inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2 on, 1 out. In there at the knees for a strike. So now 1-2 to Reese. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in there for strike 1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now tied 4-4. Back after this on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Lewis. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bregman, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Foul ball there. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Tied at 4. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Tied up here in the early going. That one lifted to left. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So a man aboard, and it'll bring up Mike Ford. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next pitch is inside. Now 2-0. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. That's in there. 2-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Pena rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now Jose Miranda. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now back, right fielder,
Byron Buxton now at the plate. The solo homer his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one moves his feet. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive to first, and it's in time. Wow, what a play on both ends for the out. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Harrison Bader. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Fought off foul. And here it comes. In the air, foul off first. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. This game's all tied at 4. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Drew Gilbert. Lopez back to work. That one missed.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
There's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now, Corey Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Tied at 4. That's in there, and a count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Into center. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros.
Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Go ahead run on base. Stepping in, Jake Myers. First pitch just misses. And that's down and away.
2-0.
Espinal, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And that ball is gone. That one felt good. His second of the year. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Yordan Alvarez digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Popped up. Lewis settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Christian Vasquez. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Out to short. Sends it to Ford. One up, one down.
Now that second baseman.
Now here is Royce Lewis. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that's in there for strike one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
On the ground, right side. Ford takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. A switch hitter batting right. And a curve is down and in. So 2 balls and no strikes. Slice down the right side. The 2-1. Swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail it here 6-4. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. The wind to kick the pitch. Thinking Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup. But the guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes. Got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one's in there. And it's 0-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's towards center. Bader should have it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That one ripped, but foul. Stays alive. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. He goes down looking. Nothing doing there for Houston. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Next one is off the plate. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch just misses. And the count's even at 2. Kicks and deals. And that misses off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. 1 away.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
And next for Minnesota, Rhys Hoskins. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, no left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Gurriel. First pitch, and he just misses. Now 1-1. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. And the score remains 6-4. On the mound now for the Twins, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So digging in, Mike Ford.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And the pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Chapman, in his 14th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Kicks and fires. Ford tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went, says Larry Bullard.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And next to hit for Houston, Drew Gilbert. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now the lefty up the middle. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Corey Lee. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one the other way, and that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now, Santiago Espinal. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Espinal, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And he deals.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Snap throw to first. Lee back in standing. Another move to first. Here comes a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Astros 6 and the Twins 4. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
The first baseman,
Valdez back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
Just off the inside edge. And a pitch. Chopped left side. Bregman to first. 1 up, 1 down.
now the right field, Byron.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Next pitch is outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. caught just shy of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bader measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Bader, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it's 1-1. The pitch. And now the count is even. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Vasquez at the plate for the third. Comes up empty there. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Ryan Presley, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Neris warming up as well. Step off throw to first. Bader dives back. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. And the 0-1. In the air, out towards left center. And Vasquez is gone. And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now Jake Myers. And here it comes. Outside. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Kicks and deals.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bader pulls it down, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Tucker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. Just missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And the next pitch is way outside. Alex Bregman up next. The 3-1. They say you win. And a payoff pitch. And down on strikes. That's the third out. Astros are down quietly. They're up 6-4. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Ken Giles.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's the second baseman, Royce Lewis. The pitch. Just missed. And now 2-0. That one is upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Polanco in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Pickoff throw. And he dives back in safely. Lewis gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there. And it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lewis headed for the plate. Play at the plate. Save. And it's a 1-run ball game.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation. Can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Center field. Myers flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now that the designated hitter, Hoskins.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And first offering is fouled off. So the tying run at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Espinal makes the play. 2 away.
The bat, the left fielder.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Righty delivers.
perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And the righty deals. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
One and 2 here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Will Smith. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So digging in, Alex Bregman. The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left. And the pitch. And that's outside. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it is gone. Alex Bregman sends it out. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 7-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball.
Back-to-back base hits, totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first, Mike Ford, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one's in there, 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Drew Pomerantz, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Barlow, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the 0-2. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Left-hand batter waits. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Gilbert stands in now and watches strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Pena leads off first with 1 away. Got him. That's the second out. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Corey Lee. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. A little bit low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To first, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 7-5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
The first baseman,
And he deals. 0-1.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Right-handed reliever. That one pushed foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Next offering misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And now it's 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. The throw. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
now batting, the right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton will hit next. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? In there for strike one.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Kicks and fires. Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. That takes care of Buxton.
Now got it. Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner at first with two away. And now it's Christian Vasquez. And the first offering is not close.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Righty to the plate. He's a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Royce Lewis in the on-deck circle. Bader runs. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
At the belt and fires. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers should have this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for Minnesota. They're down 2, 7-5. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now the catcher comes up to him. Corey Lee. The pitch.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The lefty, the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball. That one finds the corner, and it's 3-2. Smash to the left side. Now one gone in the ninth.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Santiago.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. A strikeout and a walk. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jake Myers digs in now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Squeezes it, and that is that. So they go quietly there, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Astros 7 and the Twins 5. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan Abreu. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Here comes a pitch. Upstairs. Abreu goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Off the mark there, and now 2-0. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Ford tracks it down for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jorge.
So up next, Jorge Polanco. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Ford, and Polanco is out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The Twins down to their final out. And here is Carlos Correa. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So now the DH spot, Rhys Hoskins. There's a strike.
0-1.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Correa on at second with 2 down. Next pitch in the dirt. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
Reality so hard to find when the devil trying to call your line. devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip. We don't gotta let him in. Don't trip. Yeah. I let it go, but I never go with it.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Twins, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind